What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and I have a new mic setup, so let me know how it sounds. I know I'm still trying to test it out, but I am back from my Vegas/LA/Vegas trip, and I know a lot of you guys out there want to be hearing my thoughts on the anniversary. That video will be coming tomorrow. Today, we're going to talk about my waifu, CG Saber, or as you guys know her, CG Charlotte. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so waking up, we already knew that from the anniversary, but CG Charlotte is coming this week, one of the primo top tier magic cover tanks that you guys have been waiting for. I know a lot of you have, like myself. She looks really similar to Saber. Let's get in a look at her here. She is an armored queen with a big old sword, a big old shield, and she's here to protect us from any damage we may be looking to take. And then we also have Frise and Shepard on the banner with her to, you know, help fill out the banner. There's not going to be no double 5-star, thank God. I thought they were going to throw somebody else on there, maybe a global exclusive physical tank, which I guess wouldn't be that bad, but having my Sacred Shield Charlotte alone is enough for me. I like that. Looking on down at the step up, it is going to be a 24k step up, which is high and mighty up there when it comes to, it's almost the most expensive step up. As we go through here, we get some 9+2s, 9+2s with some Cactuar. We get a guaranteed rainbow, a 10% 5-star ticket, and at the end of there, we get a guaranteed CG Charlotte. So there's no 50-50 chance here. You are going to get CG Charlotte. And another thing I want to point out is if we look at the top right here, it says 5 stars are 5% summon. But the weird thing about it is, it looks like it's right above step 5. Now, my initial guess for this is that 5% should be for the entire banner, but you know, you can never tell when it comes to Gumi or Square Enix. You're going to have to look at the rate-ups before you pull on this for us to get the exact details. Another thing we see missing here are those, you know, 20% or 30% on-banner guaranteed rainbow tickets you can normally get. Reason being is you can only do this one time. You can't do it multiple times. So for everybody out there who is saving for CG Charlotte, ready to whale with a ton of lapis, they're not really going to allow you to whale too hard with a step-up. I guess you can go to on-banner. But with this 5% 5-star summon, I'm hoping you guys all out there get CG Charlotte, along with getting another dupe of her by the time you finish a step up. If not, she is definitely worth UOCing if you need a high tier magic tank, and we'll go over like if you can make it with your magic tanks in a later video. Moving on down to what CG Charlotte provides and why she's so great. She is an attacker now. Essentially, she did have attacks in the JP version, but now she has some chaining families here in Global with an upgrade they talked about. She is a kind of like a buffer, but more of like a healer kind of person, and has nice magic mitigation along with general mitigation, and she's a cover tank for magic. Obviously, it has very, very high stats for that. Looking down at her Super Trust Master reward, we have Honor of the Grand Shelt, Defense plus 68, Spirit plus 118, Boost Ice and Light Resist by 50%, and Boost HP and Spirit by 20%. An amazing STMR when you're looking at just the Spirit stat with having some Ice and Light Resist, HP, some Spirit percentage, awesome stuff. However, in most cases when we're dealing with a magic unit, or magic cover tank, we really want a lot of different elements being covered here, and so looking at Ramza with the STMR, really is the shield I'm probably going to end up using on my CG Charlotte. But if you end up getting 4 of them, this is by no means, this is really great if you only need Ice and Light Resist. Maybe you don't even need resistance. Maybe it's just general magic damage that has no element attached to it. That's going to be really great for you, and you can actually slap this on maybe a healer or somebody like that. That can put on the heavy shield, or put equip heavy shield on, and that's going to be a great thing to boost up that spirit and those resistances. The Trust Master reward is Royal Circlet, HP 200, MP 50, Defense 25, and Spirit 50. Boost HP and MP by 10%. It's another great hat. Again, comparing it to somebody like CG Fina with those status element resistances with some Spirit and stuff like that, more so looking for that. But not saying it's terrible by any means. Looking at both over the Trust Master reward and the Super Trust Master reward, they're great. But I think I have other things in mind when it comes to what I want to be using with my CG Charlotte. Moving on down, again, I've talked about a little bit what she can do. She has a, you know, she's a provoke tank as well. She can single target provoke. She can AoE cover magic. Her limit burst is another way to AoE cover magic to help her have some free turns in her rotation. She has a healing ability that also heals MP. She has magic mitigation. She has a spirit break, a magic break. She's got a lot of stuff going for her. On top of the fact that her LB does give, I do believe, like 50% general mitigation, and she has a ton of ways to make her LB go up, along with putting LB up on your team. She is a fantastic magic cover tank for all of those reasons. She does all kinds of different things you want her to do, and now in Global, they are giving us different chaining families for freezing, punishment, and a couple of her other abilities. She can paralyze if you need her to do that. We'll look more into that when her Global exclusive buffs are revealed after maintenance this week, but again, I'm going ham. If you want to join me Friday night, 8 p.m. EST, we're going for CG Saber, and we're going to be going hard. I'm definitely getting her. I don't need 4 of her. I don't need that shield, but I do want 2 of them at least. Moving on down, we have Freeze. Essentially, not going to be going over the 4 to 6 star unit too much here. Mind Protector, though, is something you want to keep in mind for CG Charlotte. Defense 40, Spirit 101, and then you get MP back every turn. Guys, Spirit 101 is a massive, massive stat stick there on that chest piece, and you get it from a 4-star base, and there's only one 4-star base on this banner. I do believe that the 3-star and the 4-star bases on this banner are very worth it to be summoning for, as I think their TMRs are very useful. Again, I'm going to go towards the other side of the spectrum here. A lot of the times with your magic cover tank, you're going to want some kind of, element to resist on the chest, something like that. So you're going to have to weigh that with this Spirit 101. But being a 4-star, if you're going for CG Charlotte, you'll probably end up getting it. Definitely worth to have in your box. Next up, we have Shepherd. And the Trust Master reward is going to be Successor's Talent. I think it's very useful. Boost HP by 15%, Water and Wind and Earth Resist by 30%. So you get all of those different resistances by 30%, along with getting HP by 15%. I want to pick up multiples of Shepherd if I can, dude. I am so excited for this banner. I've been waiting on it, dude. You can't see because it's all blurred out, but right there, see that yellow right there? That is a Saber action figure. I'm a big fan of Saber, and I'm a big fan of Charlotte with that as well. Oh my gosh, there's some kind of error going on. We do have the unit intro quest where you guys are going to see this beautiful, it's one of the most, I love this LB. It is fantastic. Just everything about this. She's waifu material, guys. You cannot deny it. You cannot deny it. You get some rare summon tickets as normal. Moving on down, we have a World United, which is going to be her story quest. So we're going to be able to go in, go through, get some items, be able to pick those up if you need to. There's a Scout Blade Wind Element on a dagger with some MP and attack. Pretty much just, we already have a Wind Dagger, so you can pick that if you want. We can get a UOC, which, maybe you want to be picking those up so you can get that CG Charlotte if you get unlucky going through that step up. Defense 20, Spirit 30 on this Gauntlet. Boost Ice and Light Resist by 30%. You want to get this Gauntlet. Anytime they give you an accessory with massive increases to elemental resistances, you want to have in your back pocket, because again, we're going to be puzzle piecing all of our units. It doesn't even have to go on CG Charlotte if you don't want it to. If you want to put something else on there, that could be on somebody else to make sure they can meet those requirements for your Ice and Light Resist you may need. This is a must farm in my opinion. Moving on down, we have Chocobo Forest Exploration. This is going to be the Chocobo Eater. You guys are going to be able to go in and fight. Let's see what we get from it. Chocobo Reigns for Chocobo Rain. Defense and Spirit plus 15, boost wind resist by 30%, and boost HP by 20%. Again, an accessory with some resistances and some HP boostage. Yes, we want our support to be able to survive through all these things. We definitely want to pick that up. Some more Earth Resist. That seems fine to me. This is going to be the trial portion of what the King Mog event going on right now. By the way, I need to catch up. I didn't get to do any of that during my trip. I got to do the raid. I got so much to catch up. That's why we're going to be just streaming big this week. Issue report coming out. They're talking about the 64-bit problem that is happening with all these devices. Even on my Amazon app right now, I don't know if I need to change it. I just got home. There's no update for it. I'm on the Amazon version right now. If I try to do a battle, I still get kicked out, which is pretty sad. But at least I can summon with my Amazon coins this weekend for CG Charlotte. Thank you. Anyway, so it looks like they're saying it's due to the ability detail screen and not the 64-bit support update, which a lot of people, thank God, you guys, I am not a tech person when it comes to apps. I don't know anything. 32-bit, 64-bit, I know in Windows it had that, but in the end, it never really affected me. Here, it appears that it wasn't the 64-bit upgrade, what Google was mandating, so it wasn't really on Google. It actually looks like they're taking blame for it, thank God. And it's on FFBE, and it's something about the ability detail screen inside of that that is causing us to be able to kick out. So what they're going to try to do is they're going to get rid of that for now. We're going to lose that on that awesome detailed ability screen. So I know all the iOS users are like, "Oh, you stupid Android kids." But it should be at the end of July. Everything should be fixed. So hopefully everybody can still play on emulators. Everybody can still play on their phones, and nobody gets kicked to the curb. Compensation is being discussed. Dude, they got to compensate for so much stuff at this point. They better give us free everything. I don't know what they're going to give us, but it's going to have to be a lot of lapis, I think. A lot of lapis. People were telling me that... we're going to have to check my box real quick. Maintenance is coming out. It's going to be going Wednesday to Thursday. Then we're going to be able to pull for CG Bay. She comes out on Friday, of course, right? Yeah, Friday, okay. Just making sure. If you're going to Thursday, we have to do a Thursday stream. Spider-Man comes out today, too. I got to do so much stuff, guys. Are you guys excited about Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments below. I got to see it, dude. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero. Probably your guys' too. He's awesome. Another issue report here. We are aware of the anniversary of Popper in game was incorrectly set as a one-handed weapon instead of corrected two-handed weapon. So they're fixing that. Tons of stuff to fix, but there's a ton of stuff going on in FFBE to get to farming. We have the anniversary and stuff happening, so you want to make sure you're getting that. I want to check my box real quick before we end the stream. Actually, we could do a free summon too. Oh my gosh, I must have been doing too much stuff. Yeah, okay, so there's no compensation yet that I've seen for the Amazon version of the App Store, but I'm assuming we're still locked out, right? So we got to get something. If you only have an Amazon, if you only play on Amazon, you know, we're kind of locked out of the game. I can't play anything else. So, but before we leave, I do want to do my free anniversary summon. Where's it at? It's got to be here. Did I do it? Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and do it. Did I do it already? Or is it gone? Okay, sorry. I was just checking the bottom. There's so many things right here. I think the mic just peaked right there. What is up with that? Here it is. All right, going to show YouTube my free daily summon. Again, I'm going to have to work with this mic. It is very new. It requires a lot of gain, and I'm not good with that. It's a blue. Of course it is. Of course it is. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you're going for CG Charlotte and if you're excited to go see Spider-Man. And subscribe for future content. Have a great 4th of July, everybody, if I don't see you until after then. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.